Welcome to the new TA Busters, where we test popular strategies and TA against real data with no BS. I came across a guy who was an ex-investment banker and on the surface looks credible. His strategy is very simple. It's on the daily chart using a 50 SMA. So I tested it and actually made it a little bit better. I've been trading crypto for 8 years and I built PulseFlow, here's a look inside now, to better understand how the institutions move the market. His strategy is simple. Daily chart using a 50 SMA. If you don't have that on your chart, go to indicators, type SMA, simple moving average, add it to your chart, edit it and change it to 50. I use white with a double thick line so I can clearly see it. Once you've done that, that will appear. Also have your volume live on the chart, as we use that as well. So the basic strategy is this. When trading long, we look for a bounce off and up above the SMA50, whilst at the same time we have rising volume. This is an added confluence that he adds to his strategy. I think it's optional in his terms, but I've used it all the time when I wrote the backtest for this strategy. So here we are, it bounces off this and then we go long. The reverse is, for shorts, we're beneath the 50 SMA, it comes up, gets rejected with volume and we go short. So that's the strategy. So I backtested it. This outputs a file for me to read and it tells me all of the success and failures of any particular trade that was taken during this test. A losing trade was TNSR here on the 12th of August 2025. 12th of August 2025. What happened was it came through the SMA, retested, bounced, met the criteria of a rising volume, but then after going into the trade it was instantly rejected and went back under the SMA. A winning trade was SUI, 5th of November 2024. If you're from the UK, that's bonfire night, right? Here we go. Rising volume, bounce up, and a beautiful trade. Really good profit. So it works very well and it sometimes loses, but what are the results? First of all, the test period was the 23rd of August 2024 to the 16th December 2025, so approximately 16 months. In his video, he doesn't mention about a trailing stop. He just goes through the strategy and says, I'm currently in this particular trade, it's profitable, I've been in it for 10 days. So I ran it once without a trailing stop, and again with a trailing stop. Here are the results of his base strategy. Profitable. 55.7% win rate over 114 trades over that 16 months. Average win of about 13%, so not bad. Average loss just about -7. But the $1,000 initial portfolio the simulator sets up is now 1,700. But I like trailing stops. And because he was quiet as to whether he used one or not, I tested it. Much more improved, right? So now we have an 86.9% win rate, 123 trades, because we get out that little bit quicker, an 8.27% average win, smaller wins, but only a -3.55 loss. That trailing stop did defend our losses. The $1,000 becomes $2,256. That's good. So I have to say, this guy's base strategy is TA verified. I did one more test. This guy does it over the stock market. I'm over crypto. So I wanted to see if it was successful, not just over all the mad, volatile altcoins, but also if it was profitable over the top 8 cryptos in the top 10 on CoinMarketCap. So I tested it on BTC, ETH, XRP, SOL, TRX, DOGE, ADA and BNB. And these are the results. 91.3% win rate, 75 trades over that 16 months, 9.84% average win, and again, because we're using a trailing stop, only -2.52 loss. So your $1,000 becomes $1,800. Again, it still works, but the trailing stop improves it dramatically. So his idea is not rubbish. His idea is good, but adding that trailing stop really helped. Risk management is absolutely pivotal to trading, particularly in crypto. If you've got any suggestions on what you'd want me to test next, please drop me a comment. Other than that, please subscribe, like and share, and I'll see you in the next TA Busters.